EcoNet Victoria Falls Marathon is proudly brought to you by EcoNet Wireless. Inspired to change your world. Matabeleland, North Zimbabwe, the Victoria Falls, the greatest curtain of water in the world. Its gushing falls tumble more than 100 meters into a terrifying chasm. This entrancing wonder of the world houses some of the most fertile ground and therefore boasts fauna and flora that has prompted UNESCO to declare parts in the area World Heritage Sites. This is where adrenaline junkies go to get their fix. Whitewater rafting, bungee jumping, walking with lions, gorge swinging, Vic Falls certainly has it all.
Oh my God, the hype around town because of the Vic Falls Marathon is amazing right now. You've got people coming in asking all sorts of questions, where to stay, where to go. And for the last 4 years, the marathon has been really big in town. It's been going bigger and bigger every year. And the bonus of having the marathon in Vic Falls is that people don't just come for a day or two. People come for 5 days, sometimes a week. So they stay, they do the activities, they see the wonderful bridge, the Victoria Falls, and it's just not accommodation only, it's everybody in town is going to benefit from this, the community is going to benefit from this as a whole.
The town also hosts the enchanting Boma restaurant, any meat lover's dream with more than 20 types on the menu. The Boma is situated on the property of the Victoria Falls Safari Lodge, one of the hotels which boasts high occupancy all year round. The Kingdom Hotel, a mid to upper market hotel, is within walking distance of the falls, and wildlife of all shapes and sizes drop in often for unscheduled visits. Zambezi, a new marathon sponsor, has its headquarters on the Upper Zambezi, just right for spectacularly relaxing sunset cruises or cocktails on the riverbank with a great view of big water, big sky and large animals. Zimbabwe is still one of the finest tourist attractions on the African continent and remains a destination that most foreigners have on their to-do list. For the intrepid marathon runners and practitioners of the long and winding road among us, the success of the EcoNet Victoria Falls Marathon, the accompanying Zambezi Light Half Marathon and the Go to Vic Falls 5K Fun Run added another living attraction to an already long list.
I flew with Azim, the best thing that's happened so far. Yeah, I really enjoyed the flights.
It's a great pleasure for me to say welcome to Vic Falls. It's a great place. There's no other place in the world like the Vic Falls. I work here at Vic Falls Airport and I'll be participating in the half marathon.
I'm so proud that CAS is sponsoring the marathon and I also work for CAS. I'm running on the half marathon and I just want to participate in the Vic Falls Marathon just because it's fun.
I'm working for Civil Aviation Authority of Zimbabwe under Customer Services Information Desk, and generally my work is to facilitate everyone who comes to the airport, and I'm so proud of Civil Aviation because they paid for me to enter the 21-kilometer marathon.
Since it is sponsoring such a noble event, it actually encourages young people, old people, and just the ordinary man in the street to keep fit, participate in the running and have fun.
The weekend of marathon celebrations started with a performance by more than 50 drummers entitled The Drums of Peace. As in days gone by many centuries ago, the bush telephone was working again. Horizons is one of the companies tasked with organizing the Standard Marathon around one of the world's most spectacular vistas, the Victoria Falls.
Wild Horizons has been involved in organizing the marathon and the Zambezi Man from the beginning. We were a ground handling operator in Vic Falls and the surrounding regions, as well as providing activities such as rafting, canoeing, elephant-back safaris and the high wire. We have 18 elephants in our elephant herd here at the Wild Horizons property. Most of them are orphans that we've picked up or brought to us from the wild, and then we look after and try and release back into the wild later on when they're old enough to do so. The Wallow facility where we operate our elephant-back safaris from also is a wonderful venue to have dinners or weddings, and we can accommodate up to sort of 120 people. The mountain bike section of the Zambezi Man traversed our property this year, and it's a wonderful single track that goes all the way along the gorge with beautiful views of the gorges, and it's actually very, very technical. The mountain bikers would have come across buffalo, waterbuck, kudu and impala more than likely on their ride through here.
The Wild Horizons Elephant Camp combines all the luxuries and amenities of a 5-star hotel with Africa's splendor. On
the same property that the mountain bike traverses, we have this new camp that we've built. It's a fantastic getaway, and with 9 luxury rooms, and a great place to stay after the Zambezi Man or the marathon for a few extra days.
And a marathon is not one without sponsors.
At the moment, I'm at Delta Beverages Depot, Victoria Falls. This is one of our 13 depots that we have in the southern region, and this market looks after the Victoria Falls market, serving the customers around here. We're really excited to have Zambezi Light as one of the sponsors on the Vic Falls Marathon. Zambezi Light is a sporty beer. It is really light, full malt, and it has got some bit of carbohydrates, so it's an energy drink for you. It's gonna be fantastic to have it there on Sunday for the athletes. At the finish area for the Zambezi Light Marathon, it's gonna be a full day Zambezi Light day. We'll have a variety of our other brands that we have, like Castle, Lion, Black Label, but the day belongs to Zambezi Light.
The Zambezi Man competition was taking a brisk stream of entries and was a physical test of the most extreme nature. An exacting, fast and tumultuous 50-kilometer raft ride down the mighty Zambezi, followed on day 2 by a testing 6 to 7 hour mountain bike ride, and only rubber stamped as a success by the completion of the marathon, in which the times are then added together to find the victor. Day 1, however, was made up of a 50k raft section in which the intrepid adventurers were going to face the raging waters of the Zambezi. Just the trip down to the start was already plenty arduous. No one said this would be easy, but the view from the bottom of one of the world's great wonders was worth it. Rapid number 4, and if the expert guides have trouble with the mauling, careening white waters, then you know you're in for a tough day in and out of the raft. The falls, named for England's Queen Victoria by the explorer David Livingstone, is known locally as Mosi Oatunya, or literally translated, the smoke that thunders. Even though it's not the highest nor the widest of its type in the world, it's claimed to be the biggest at a width of 1